Fast forward in come channel social swam Sahasi GH Politics Avenue. Podcast stories are trending because we headlines. Nigeria need to be exomo e wa need me on braximu ene yedi kan ya message go ma subscribe to the channel, hit notification bell, share na for so and say into me and kabi anidium yemu brain simu. Energy sector asset 2023-2024. According to Auditor's General Report, Baba Tenso, irregularities are a piano onia eswani na ensa kachre. Na samre na so na NAPO na ono na energy minister. And now see the jawa near the aso wunti no papa no wuntimi yini di mfrim da. Me no ka say abejafo attraction. That share any project timi pim within that said period na make am asem na onia be yawa reho. Yemumrem ni hwe ne yeko abrabo de fo agem re no mod attraction na asem omoje mum pensim mu yemumro nsem
ha mo adenti na yen so ye to adam ma ye ho he ha ye adwadefo ye beba mo so na momra nyanso ben ye di komo nyina no economy sikasam ne ye ka ho asem but utumu say there are so many leakages energy sector in 2023. Auditor General Report actually said irregularities in Kwa Kosono is about 8.78 billion Ghana cedis. 2023, 8.79 billion Ghana cedis. 2024, I should call 18.41 billion Ghana cedis. Adia 8.9 billion. Afepe echo 18.4. As a scanning in any baby a fire, maybe a boss on what should be. Your core energy sector public financial irregularities here. If you consider 15.8 billion Ghana cedis, representing 86%. Say your core under declaration of revenue collected, especially ECG or MGG. The woman declare. As can I say it's about 2.9 billion Ghana cedis.
95 billion. That's about 3
billion Ghana cedis.
Let's say 3 billion.
3 billion. Yeah.
Ghana cedis. Revenue o majiji o yeso mo nyi o majiji. Enso ama aban ho eko na yehwe total revenue collected no. Womo enya 11 billion 591,174,225.48 Ghana cedis. And the domo declare 8 billion 637,758.625 million Ghana cedis. And the woman declare no 2.95 billion. Kasi abebo ba ECG follow to this disbursed collected revenue to SOEs, any IPPs, it's 1.29 billion. Sikano moje, baby, I say, Konosanko, Eko, hey, Ben.
What will be some media, my dear? But, I think that before some about a question is, Mr. Manibeji said, "Meka nima bika craft whole budget." Doctor can some buffers, and I think many are some pencil to us. I think the buffers now say in all forms of buffers. I will say the cash, the gold buffers, and also the nationalizing and prioritizing productive sectors of our economy. Because I believe that for us to be very, very stable as a country, I will say you restructure your economy and you prioritize the production and production. I was say making sure say nationalize some aspect of production because ebema abribian say disruptions be called on the global scale and I say a year a big critics are buffer and the amaya and this can go be here. Yeah, you may have the dollars, you may have the gold, but if you don't have the production base,
the
processes no na say BBS here be how and cover bia. Now yes, many anu say about some paka energy sector na or the comparison. I think that me madikaka say krum hanam no beyond the energy sector now my yard are regulate your pricing because electricity regulate the indicators of electricity prices. oko petroleum you regulate the indicators of even say any full regulation grana or partial regulation who say your indicators of fuel pricing. That be a say road and transport ministry. We need a commercial regulator within that space. JRTC is and backed by law, just a private company. And I think that if you're able to get something like that in that space, be regulating the transport. Who indicators are they set your transport first. Into periodically, say bus indicators need favorable to the end user and as a commuter now. What is so say favorable? Your indicators near tomb. And beyond that, even the trade also be a regulator be over beer or some of these things so that be more fair pricing about a system. No munti no so kakranka home. Na minya on general economy, me philosophy about economics and well-being no and it's a economists biano e was all say niema miensa bi no obedi achire. How to improve the standard of living of your people. And improving the standard of living nature say will reduce poverty anyway among your people. How to create jobs and reduce unemployment among your people. How to bridge inequality and also create capabilities for your people. So be more school. And I think that Yenuya Atufosin has done it well. He's an unconventional economist. Why very innovative in within the short space, at reduce prices. And Uti doctor said reduce prices boama or disposable income a cost and ubetima channel some to savings and other investment ebeboa ama ohia yo no eswatifum and they was say ebona baso and uhwe the kasamuso he's a patriot, right? For some time you don't get people who are very patriotic and want to solve problem.
Patriots know what the other side do now.
Patriotic.
Don't worry, no.
Okay, so he's a very patriotic.
No, it's a light side, though.
Yeah, you know you'll be a door mine. The customer or door mine, and now you TFO. And any leader who is participatory, right, will always get it right. Or Benyan ye now in years or. Inti eno na me hwe adiba kwa magic bi amafo ntia se da bia e kan asem no a to aye no ene se atoba e naka wo one Russian tuaka. He didn't rush to pay the debt. Right? So what he did was that let's use gold board to increase our reserves, gold reserves.
Push the currency down.
So if you push with the gold board increase your reserves, it will push the currency down. No. If it pushes the currency down, external debt
reduces by 30%, so you pay. By now, about 30% of external debt is reduced.
That is the magic, simple magic.
Why are you exposing people?
No, but that is innovation.
That's why debt to GDP is about 41% now because of that.
The simplest
because
why
civil economists in Batina class.
Because one here I go pay scarce all the culture, but
so oba ya no yeso ontua ka no kre ontua but no person edu ba bia nsa na otua because otie ne media budget ya otua ka no dudu na but one an cost yen sanka shasi no otua ya it will put pressure on the currency, especially external debt no e be push pressure on the currency na ma currency na depreciate na ma debt na balloon because most of the debt we pay in Ghana no a depreciation of the currency na cause those debts
and interest
in dollars.
Yes, because especially external debt
and interest
nti yes ano o ma gold na bebu CID no appreciate CID appreciation no ama even interest rate enso ekofum nti treasury bills and kabia obetua 20 something no say 14 nti local debt no short term instruments no kra no o diska na ne kana was no so tua no sa
says he saved about 8.9 billion.
Simple, and I'm told he completed tech, even though I'm tech for him because I am a Legon
PhD.
Yeah, he completed tech. One ko yellow
for PhD.
One ko Yale, one ko Oxford.
And then you can say the best can come from Ghana. Our universities are one of the best technology na yeni.
Intimidate me kase or sometimes yenu and momo school abrochire mo fancha me some of us are overhyped.
At the Yale fire or banana.
No, I'm not saying that. No, but some of us are overhyped. Right, because if can Legon plan and business and can magic. For me tell plan at my magic in Uncle Legon product.
Ivy League for just say open just say
No, but that is the essence of economics.
No, but the framing is important because said you do see we come here me me CV me nya school kitu bi ko Holland wa hwe ya eno na be mo adwuma but me school fa na wa ha se bi nimde ni nyansa eni about it's a good phrase.
I think that Addo he has shown it, right? He has shown that he's an innovator. He has shown that he's very unconventional. And me Krumha we are seeing two economists pen and me pay myself and DBA me Addo as one of the economists because there's this guy from Greece, Yanis Varoufakis. Meaning what in Nigeria during the European crisis. He was a Greek finance minister. Also unconventional. I've read a lot about him. And that is why I think most of our economists must think because we are in economics class taught by most of the best economists in Ghana, but sometimes Mihun is very abstract. Let's be very practical, right, in solving our problems. And Addo has shown it that even though Musu won't yes went but later what you can because it's strategy, it's thinking and critical thinking. I think Addo has done it. Now there are other things in the budget too me supporting, and I think he must do further other things on it. Scrapping of marine gas oil. Now no mini can see car say now the car diesel car and a gas oil diesel. The na OMCs ni bi here ni say gas oil was say the ma trawlers no and I say Akuffo na omo kono deep sea akese no omo divert this gas oil no onto the market.
No ma toma.
Omo toma yen.
Until na mo car ni say.
Yes. No more toma yen. And when we approach Addo and told Addo that Addo, some marine gas oil, it is leading to uncompetitiveness of the industry. Because people get these subsidized products and price them cheaper. Collapsing the industry. Yene ne kasa otie and our scrap marine gas oil. Indeed, say no been to me for bad product and a good product, but it's not meant for vehicular use. Product ye ko you know your friend say aposo obi ntimi beton mo because ni nyina bo be pe na the minister dey say after marine gas no yen hwe premix fuel
also how
it was say fuel because it is not good to subsidize input agri input product or subsidize smuggling diversion politicians never benefited. So let's scrap it and get a credit subsidy based on performance of some of these fisher folks. Because there be a almost 600 million Ghana cedis to these fisher folks. Then so still you import almost $300 million of fish into this country. It means that people benefit.
The impact is not.
How cry a woman say a sign a fun a chia sign ebe dog come. Because premix and also no a petrol.
Yeah.
Into petrol no a sign for chia OMC's phone be. Any some aban aduma phone be ni politicians be e for chia sign be toma e sell car. Nti e car do say Akroma nyina na premix.
I'm a victim.
We a victim one.
Fuwa you no.
And so nti yes Addo say watimi ayi MGO. Let's look at premix too because e sika ye wasting kwa. E sika e koda politicians bottom e sika e koda OMCs for be bottom emo man. Let's look at that. Now we are through Honswa. There are other things he did. For the first half of the year, no power sector debt. I think he projected 28 billion for the sector. What you mean allocating 9 billion? One of the highest in recent years. Because last 2024, he projected almost similar amount. For the first half of the year, only 4 billion. But we're projecting up here almost 40% in the first half of the year. Aside the big crack council the 2.9 billion ebe ka ho na watua biom in the second half of the year. Ama scanner bo almost 30 billion. Why are there? That is so ebema energy security and sustainability of the system. But beyond this, I think that we also need to look at the future of energy in Ghana. Because your dependable capacity is exhausted. Your installed capacity is exhausted. Your available capacity is exhausted. You see the 24-hour economy back. By 2027 we are likely going to exhaust the 24-hour economy in the basin. You was a bar. You're building industrial zones. You're building AI centers and as a data centers are use a lot of energy. No, by 2027, you're exhausted here. You even install capacity now. This install capacity and they say we need to begin to sign contracts, early contracts. And I think that only Minister of Energy, no, and come one or mutimbo na or monyano within the shortest possible so that by 2027 no doom so bia MFAC or my Ghana. Now to your question, hey. Eja, me there be Akroma ho. Akroma one of the Kura, your systems in very weak. Okay, say car irregularities. Yes, almost 80% of them are power sector. 86% of them are power sector.
Serious, the whole country.
And not all the energy sector.
Energy sector.
Energy sector. And let me say, if Honorable Matthew Poku Prempe, I respect him a lot. Like he's a leader. If he supervised this and still had the audacity to be the vice president of Ghana, then it tells you the kind of leaders you are brewing in this country. So supervisors are Bonnie way because he was a sector minister. Men blame Akuffo to be brave because sector minister, you are privy to a lot of this information. You report to more quarterly because last we make an office. Yes, you could share ECG4, and you could share ECG4 heading as I know we have been a quack. Nti oko share ECG4 no sebio mfaso be ene nyama Ghana man. Most of the meetings a day mfaso be. If you are recording these huge losses in that sector, it means that he just supervised weak internal system, he supervised corruption, he supervised disregard for law. Because we have Procurement Act now, we have irregularities here, ebi wa PPA, omambu PPA, omamfa na PPA anyehwe. Ebi wa Financial Management Act, omamfa anyehwe. Ebi wa even internal structures like laws also omamfa anyehwe. It means that he supervised disregard for law. Say law no crowd ye Akroma yemfa law nyehwe. Wa mu law no.
Because most payment was supposed to be done through the give-make system.
And they didn't do.
They didn't use that.
Under the clearing of revenue, it's a serious crime.
And no na
and you supervise it. He was there, and even had the gas officer vice president. I tell myself, me call FES. The Germans will tell you that a your person holding leadership position, weigh yourself. That is how the wise build their people. Who person call you leader? We who say leader we meet my. They na my pain. Mfaso be na abaso amamai. Now what na dream way akoso. They still want to be a leader. They tells you the kind of leaders you are brewing and the audacity with which some of these gentlemen are they even gentle anyway. Some of these guys want to lead. Yeah, na hard dream. Baba, nti me sa nyema we no. Ade ba kwa sign high Akroma any lack of enforcement of laws. You penalize people.
Yeah, I didn't know what ECG was. Me not see me trust. True. Because say, never do I do once and yes sign him. Would ECG what a dear Pabuson Ben or so into me
you under declare almost 3 billion.
I also take obligation default, you know. I can say scarce some come GR, you know. 709 million Ghana cedis. Share ECG unpaid invoice to Bui Power Authority. Since 2020, I can say Mukochiano accumulate here to the tune of $729 million dollars.
Yeah.
Bui Power Authority loan default penalty in Kwano 846,000 US dollars.
So
just say Oboboswa.
So the basic problem is that you see. The constitution of most of these state-owned entities. And I think recently, Nameka stakeholder engagement be with respect to nuclear Ghana or almost on cooperation. I acquired Ghana nuclear IGMPC. The short name is GMPC, Ghana Nuclear Power something corporation. And now lawyer na start to say kasa. And so that be any blame some pamo. Lawyer na start to say or kasano. Or say or more build the constitution of the board. Now I start the board chair will be appointed by the president. 1. The chief executive officer appointed by the president. The board members know. Ombeyi Obi from the Ministry of Energy. The Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. Also appointed by the minister. Minister na president appointed. Obewa represent your board no so. Additional 3 persons appointed by the president on the same board. And fortunately Ghana Chamber of Commerce. Eka ho baako. And another company, I think the independent organizations now, institution-based organizations, A2.
Okay.
The 7 members no more board, no, and 9 members, 7 are appointed by the president, directly or indirectly. President.
The same mistake.
How do we supervise efficiency of these organizations if we hand everything to the presidency? And we know how our politics is run in Ghana. You know say your politics here. Sometimes you're doing say you per se papa but you catch na menia. yes, a state-owned entity. Yanka say executive-owned entity. Yanka say a president-owned entity. So if it's a state-owned entity, let the state reflect in the organization. Faith-based organizations, Akroma. Chief Imam Office or Charismatic then Christian Association, National Fetish Priest Association or Divine Priest Association. If it is state-owned, these are reps I will follow on the board. And that is how we should establish our boards. If it is state-owned, there are CSOs within the space. Say energy sector, your energy sector CSOs are. Bubetuma kase CSOs nya munka mumbo. Na munyi nipa baako bia Emmanuel Kansi ombeka ho. Oka ho a CSO no be ensure transparency because ono wo dey protecting interest. Yeah. And most of these CSOs before you benya foreign grant no, this is hese oye obi a oye very transparent in your dealings. Nti on penin fa ne ho be foreign. Oye ni free wa you institutional base bia Ghana National Traders Chamber of Commerce and other institutions who can be part research institutions. Yeah. And my part of these boss. But your law, no lawyers for no cotenasia, meaning whether they think that when we hear state, it belongs what is state? I believe it belongs to executive. Yes, Omoti state it belongs to executive. President appointed the party. President Ubekona Obia a president. It is a president appointed ECG. No, no one appointed Buya.
Wani sauro ti ko so chana no so ba se so jembre e wa da sa so ma din dia dum biyar mini onya yen shemai na yan fadi chinsi en science rase ha GH Politics Avenue.